I am going to the supermarket. It is my allotted hour. On my allotted day, I have nearly 2 hours. The supermarket's a 5-minute walk away. I've got my bags, and in here I've got my wallet. I've got my passport. I need my passport to go to the supermarket. It's crazy, but true. With all of this craziness going on, I am scared. But I think I want Haagen-Dazs ice cream and Ferrero Rocher more. So here goes. This is the terrace where we come to try and get some exercise, and I walk around and around and around the pool, and then we exercise inside our little apartment. It's Sunday, and Sunday no one's allowed out, full curfew for everyone. I have seen a couple of cars and some delivery motorbikes with the little boxes on the back. That's it. The street's super quiet and you can hear the birds. It's lovely, and the air is clean. The air quality is definitely improving. Panama's doing very well. The number of cases, there's more cases every day, but the rate of increase is slowing, so the lockdown's working, so that's good. The restrictions in Panama here are now really tight. Women are allowed to leave the house Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Men are allowed to leave the house Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, and no one leaves on Sunday. So I'm only allowed to leave the house on those 3 days, only for 1 hour, with half-hour either side travel time, and I must carry my passport. You must wear a mask, and they are starting to give out masks, which is absolutely wonderful because you can't buy them. I've tried. We do have a couple each, and after we get back home and they're used, we let them sit aside, maybe give it a bit of sunshine, and sit it for about 48 hours or maybe even longer. To be honest, Caesar and I are each going out only maybe once every 7 to 10 days each, very quickly to get food, and that's it. We're pretty much in this tiny little apartment, and we go down to the terrace to get a little bit of sunshine and walk around the pool every day. Well, it seems to be working. I'm so pleased we're here because they've taken it very seriously. The lockdown started early, and the restrictions were very tight, and they started really early. Oh, also alcohol is illegal. You cannot buy it. You're actually not allowed to drink it. Some foreigners were caught trying to buy alcohol. They were arrested. If you're outside of your allocated time and day, you will be arrested. There may not be a warning, and the police here have got the kind of guns that we banned in New Zealand. So I'm taking that really seriously. I'm actually quite pleased that they're being super tough because, I don't want this lockdown to go on forever, and the tougher they are, the earlier they are, the tougher they are, the sooner this is going to be over. So yeah, it's disconcerting, as it is for everyone, but we're really lucky that we're safe, we're healthy, we're in a country with a good healthcare system, and a country that's taking it really seriously. So I'm pleased we chose to stay in Panama. I think that was the right choice. It was much better than the risk of a very long journey back to New Zealand, and we certainly could not have gone back to the United States. That possibly could have been the least safe place for us to be. So, I think I'm over the being really upset stage, and now just into the waiting stage and just trying to stay healthy, eating healthy, bunch of salad every day, and some Ferrero Rocher and some Haagen-Dazs ice cream. Sure, you've got to have your treats. No alcohol, obviously, so that's actually really healthy. We're doing exercise every day in our little apartment. I found some good little aerobic videos on YouTube to some funky music that we like, so we do that. And yeah, just waiting. I don't know if we're ever going to be able to, one day we will be able to travel again, but I don't know if it'll be this year or next year. I don't know. I want to show you more of the supermarket, but when I get there, I'm also really concerned about people's privacy. I don't want to be filming people in the supermarket. It just doesn't feel right. It just doesn't feel like the right thing to do. It just feels like a really dick move, so I'm not going to do that. Maybe the back of someone in passing. I'm also, because of the really tough restrictions and the people checking your passport and the police with the really big guns, I'm like, I am going to do everything right and by the law, and I don't want to do anything that would make someone say, oi, you there, stop that. So, yeah, nah. I just don't have anything else to say. I mean, trying to keep the mood up, watching a bunch of comedy. I mean, I've been doing a lot of work, but I also am exhausted constantly because of the fear and the stress, and I get to a point where I just can't take any more computer time. So I'm doing more than normal, but still trying to keep it reasonable. We're very, very lucky that our business is still surviving. Yeah. I'll try and maybe keep this up to date once a week. I hope in another week I have something to report about the relaxation of restrictions, and I'm not going to lie, the one I'm looking for first is the relaxation of being able to buy alcohol. I really miss having a couple of drinks in the evening. It was like my treat for getting all my work done, and now I can't. However, I am absolutely totally supportive of that ban, because you essentially got, with domestic violence issues, abusers and their victims isolated and locked up in their homes, and you do not want to fuel that with alcohol. And I really, really wish that New Zealand would have done the same. And I think it's very, very telling that middle class New Zealand saw its desire for a glass of wine in the evening as more important than the lives and health of domestic violence victims in the country, of which it's a very big problem in New Zealand. But they'll still ban surfing. Yeah. It seems rather hypocritical, but there you go. Anyway, I'll update you in another week about the situation in Panama. Bye.